Why so many people, extremely successful people, still unhappy? Today we're going to talk about this and we're going to uncover true rules for success and true reasons why even hyper successful people most of the time deeply, deeply unhappy. Hi, my name is Anastasia, and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and a coach. And this channel I dedicate to education, to exposing the truth, to share with you fundamentals of human development, of human psyche, of human true success in relationship, business, and in spirituality, in our personal and spiritual growth. So let's dive deeper into the topic of success and how can you truly enjoy it and how can you create it without burnout and sabotage. On outside, successful people very often look like highly productive people. They always on the go. They always creating. They always on project. They always on time. They create this image of someone that has 100 hours in a day, and they able to manage so many different things. And yes, on outside, they might have a lot of possessions. They might have a lot of financial abundance. They might have a lot of businesses and even good relationship on outside. But deeply, deeply inside of them, they feel disconnected. They feel that they cannot truly feel joy and they cannot truly experience success they've been thriving for so many years. So why is that happening? The biggest reason why is the space from where this success was created. Most of the time, successful people, high achievers, hyper independent people create from wounds in the souls, from wounds in their heart, in the nervous system. They create from the space of proving, of showing the world they worthy. And most of the time they not showing this specifically to the world, but to the primary caregiver that they still want to receive love from. It can be a parent, it can be somebody else, but this wound that's inside of them is the primary motivator to create, to achieve, to make more and more impact. It's not coming from the space of true abundance, true desires. It's come from the space of a wound. And that will always lead to burnout and to sabotage eventually. Either your physical health will collapse or your mental health will collapse. Something will collapse in your life because there is not enough fuel to sustain that level of achievement, that level of success. You are not connected to your true power, to your true authentic power. That's why when I work with high achievers, the most dangerous thing they ever experience is actually staying still and being at peace. This is for them the most dangerous state of being, is when they are in a situation where they are taken care of, they are fully seen, and they forced to be in stillness, in peace and surrender. Because when is that happening? All the suppressed emotions, everything that they've been suppressing and neglecting for so many years is coming to the surface. And this is where dark night of the soul is coming along. This term, dark night of the soul, is moment in your life where you face uncomfortable truth that everything that you've been creating so far, everything in your life is fake. Now, it's not fake in a way that is not real. Money is real. Success is real. Businesses are real. But the eternal desires to create that is fake, because again, those desires come from the space of wound, of space of proving, of space of not being enough, of space of being afraid to be rejected. So those feelings and desires, when you face them, it's become so overwhelmingly painful to finally accept that you've been living through the wrong motivator. And now to finally enjoy what you've created, you need to come to true source of happiness, which is your authentic self. And now let's dive deep. What is authenticity and why it's essential for enjoying your life, enjoying your abundance, and creating even more abundance, life, and prosperity without burnout. Your authenticity is your connection to self with capital S, not your ego that you've been developing all this time just to survive and create and fit into the society, but your actual self, your soul, the energy that created you, that created your body, that created everything, your subconscious mind, your power, your authentic fire that's inside of your heart and is going to wake you up. It's going to wake you up one day or another. So before it's become too painful, wake up your authentic power now. Wake yourself up. Truly understand, what are you here for? And many people, when they go through this process of awakening, they go to the process of dark night of the soul, they lose motivation and they're afraid of it. They're afraid of losing motivation because they think this is the end of the drive. This is the end of their achievement and of their success. And sometimes that can be true. People decide that they don't need this anymore and they just want simple life, and there's nothing wrong with that. But very often, if you have a high drive and you have desire to create, you're going to continue want that. But next time, when you go through this awakening, through this transformation, you're going to create from the space of authentic power. You're going to create from your heart, and you're going to create from alignment. The rules for success, the rules for business, the rules for everything in life right now, they shifted, they changed, because we as species, we as a planet moving through transformation, our consciousness is transforming, our collective consciousness is transforming. And of course, you individually also transforming. And stepping into authentic power is not an option anymore. It's a necessity in order for you to continue prosper into the new environment, into the new economy. So step into your authenticity today. Learn about who you are. Spend time with yourself. How can you uncover your authentic self? By spending time with yourself. Heal your wounds, heal your traumas. And if you need help with that, I'm here for you. You can schedule one-on-one at any moment, and we can talk about what are your goals and where you are standing at this moment, and we can continue with creating plan for you to uncover your authentic truth and how can you recreate everything that you already have today in a new level of energy, new level of understanding of yourself, new level of success, deeper, more fulfilling, fully aligned. That's what's available for you. That's always available for you. And that's essential in a new economy. Nervous system never was created to live in constant stress. Nervous system only can expand and allow more in peace, in surrender, in love, and in safety. So until you are creating safety for yourself, you are not able to expand without the collapsing of your physical body, of your mental health. How can you create peace? How can you create healing? By presence, by being present with yourself, by being present with your triggers, by being present with your emotions, with your feelings, and with your desires, and allowing them to bloom, to come to you, and act on them. If there is needs that comes your way, you need to fulfill those needs. If there is a desires that you've been neglecting, you need to follow through those desires. If there is a feeling of something that you wanted to do since you were a child, you need to allow this little child inside of you play. Because until you acknowledge what you've been suppressing, those suppressed emotions and feelings never going to leave your body. They're going to continue remind you about their existence, and with that you will be forced to pay attention to what been suppressed one way or another. Sometimes it manifests how like a physical sickness. Sometimes it manifests how like a sabotage or mental sickness or emotional burnout, but it will come back to you, I promise. Now, the uncomfortable truth, one more uncomfortable truth. No matter how successful you are, your success, the amount of money, the amount of prosperity you created will not heal you. Because success will amplify who you already are. And if you have traumas inside of you, you have deep suppression inside of you, it's going to just make it even more painful. It's going to create even more tension. So the only way is to dive deeper and allow yourself to be seen by you, first of all, and after that by the world. So the emptiness that people feel, and maybe you feel, is your disconnection. Is the disconnection between powerful ego that you created and the self, your soul, that's waiting for you to come to that authentic power. And as soon as you create the connection between your ego and between the soul, you become unstoppable. You become someone fully aligned, fully on a mission, fully expressed, fully enjoy. You become that magical, magnetic human being that can manifest, create, and bring into reality anything that they want. Rules of success have been changed, and today you cannot be successful, you cannot survive in a new economy without awakening to your true, authentic soul power. If you're ready to create abundance, create depth, create healing, and simultaneously experience joy, experience happiness, join our community of a lot of business people just like you who want more, who want not just external success, who want experience the full abundance of life. Our link for this group is in the description of this video. The group is Beyond the Mind, where we connect weekly, where we have calls, where we have shares, where we have live coaching, where you will be able to be exposed to people just like you that want the same thing, and to create even more abundance, even more healing, and even more peace. So I'm looking forward to see you there, and I'm looking forward to see you on my next video. If you like this video, subscribe and join our community. I'm looking forward to see you inside of the community, and I'm looking forward to see you on this channel. My commitment, my dedication is to create a lot of free content to educate, to help people to heal, to help people to be exposed to many different tools like hypnosis, like many other tools that can rapidly create changes in their lives, and that's create their world of abundance, the world of prosperity, the world of healing for all of us. So I'm looking forward to see you in my community, and I'm looking forward for your subscription. Have a great day.